Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is favupigbuilding, and in this video we are going to create the apartment of Monica and Rachel from the series Friends. If you have seen my previous video, I already showed you there how I created the whole building and the base of the apartment, and how I also built central perk on the ground floor. So right now we are on the second floor, if we consider it like ground floor, first floor, second floor. Above this floor we only have the rooftop. But this video is only going to be focused right now on Monica and Rachel's apartment. It is again quite a long video, but it's only because I really spent a significant amount of time on being as authentic as possible, especially that this is the set which is the most important set of the show. Additionally, in this build I already downloaded the toolmon, and so I'm still experiencing. I really try to edit the video so that I'm not boring you with me just learning it and how to use it and experimenting with it. But yeah, for example, how I'm building here the kitchen, I thought that people could be maybe curious about what was the process behind it, so I thought I would just show it to you. I basically just reduced, like scaled down some counters and then just turned them and rotated them into the right position so that I have this very strange corner piece for the counter, because this is how the kitchen of Monica looks like. Although I'm not super happy with the counter color, it's just that sometimes I need to decide what is more important. And in this case, I think, yeah, so my thinking process was I rather have this light wooden countertop than the proper green body of the counter. Also, I like to pay attention to whether it's a drawer or with the doors, or what are the handles like, the texture. But at the end I just decided to go with this light blue counter and with the light brown wooden countertop. The blue color is rather like the sideboard which I just tried out and then decided to go with that ultimately. That is the color what I was looking for in the whole build of the kitchen, because that is quite close to whatever Monica has in her kitchen. Although, let me just put it out there, I can't believe that she never redecorated her kitchen in 10 years. Maybe, I don't know, they are just young and she's into cleanliness and everything. I just don't understand. I could see, or I would never doubt the creators of the show if they were to redecorate the kitchen, but I guess it just became so iconic really that they really just wanted to create consistency. I'm really not sure. What should we know about Monica's apartment? And when I say Monica's, I mean actually Monica and Rachel. But of course, by default, this is Monica's place. So what should we know about it? It is very homey. That's why I also gave this trait to the lot. It is very clean and very much cluttered. So I really tried to resemble that in my build, and I was just trying to find such items which are also on the show. yeah, don't mind me here. I'm just experimenting something, and I realized maybe it's not the best idea ever to just rotate these shelves. Then I changed my mind, and I was like, okay, because the shelves on the wall of the kitchen, they are built in together, and that was the vibe that I was trying to go for. But then I decided the blue color is more important for me to be just consistent than to add that dark gray or black rotated shelf as the kind of walls to the shelves. Anyway, as said, I am experimenting a lot, and I really enjoy to do that, and I actually keep a lot of these cuts in the video because I don't know, this is how it feels realistic, and this is the truth behind how it was built and what was the process. And when I watch such videos, that's what I like to see, how a person is thinking about the build. And often I see videos where the person just knows what goes where. And of course, in the case of the Friends apartments, you are kind of provided with it, but still picking out the right accessories to a room, the decor, the clutter, I don't know. I just like to show the real process, what I went through here. Yeah, I still didn't have the organized debug because when I downloaded the tool mod, there is this other mod to it, the better build mode, I think. Anyway, that one didn't work when I downloaded it because there was a new update for the base game, and so it crashed somehow the buttons in the top right, the navigation buttons, and I thought, what the heck, then I'm just gonna use the tool mod in live mode. For example, as you can see here, what I'm really going for is the vibe of Monica's place. So what is that for me all about? There's always food. There's always some snack. There's unorganized or disorganized order in the place, especially with her secret room in the back. So I just really, whenever I look at her kitchen, I just notice this awful lot of clutter in the background, and I just really tried to reproduce that. Here I ran into a little bit of an issue. I oversized the kitchen wall because basically after the corner piece you only need a table onto which you put the microwave, and then next to that the fridge, and so I needed to reduce the wall a little bit and just squeeze the bathroom a little bit in and to the side. I really love the chairs in the Friends series because they are all different and they are just colorful and cute, just as they really fit the vibe of the apartment. And by the way, so sorry guys about it, but I forgot to, I don't remember specifically anymore because it took me like 2 weeks to build the whole building beside work. So I forgot to turn on recording after I took a break, and while I was creating the shelf and the fridge and the microwave part. But how I put the microwave on top of that table is I put it on top of a counter just like the other ones, you see the blue ones, and then I just scaled it down, and so it's not visible because I hid it with the trash, which is also just like that in Friends. There is a trash bin under the table. With the windows in the living room, I was really not sure what to do, because if you think about what it looks like in the series, the windows are angled, and so first I built it how you see it, then I changed it because I watched a lot of instructions about it online, and I followed the instructions, I double checked, and however many times I watched those videos, I realized that as soon as I use the roof function, and that's how I create the window, because I just changed the cover of the roof into glass, it's not working. I mean, it is, and as soon as I created it, it looked amazing and it was so authentic to the series. But then what I realized was that the lighting was not okay. You know how the lamp's light is much stronger if you have a closed room? So this was something I lost as soon as I applied the solution with the roofs. So I just reverted back to the original idea. So what you see here is me doing the windows for the first time. When you download the apartment and the building from the gallery of the game, you will see the exact same thing what you see here, because I reverted my changes, which I'm not too happy about. And I also saw some videos which say, yeah, but your sim is not gonna feel cold if it's winter. But what about the lighting? I don't know. For me, obviously the cold and the hotness were very big concerns for me. But the other thing is, at night or in the daytime, the level of lights. So I really didn't want to sacrifice that. Yeah, you may wonder why I'm putting a teapot on top of a lot of books. Well, because I analyzed the picture and that's what I found there. I'm super happy with how the living room's main area turned out, because I don't know, I kind of feel that I nailed it. I really like this cupboard here. And I also am happy that we still have in The Sims these old looking TVs, and we can just scale them up and they are brilliant. Also, Monica has this green plant, I don't know the name of the plant, hanging, or yeah, somehow being on the side of the TV shelf or TV cupboard, and so I hung this wall hanging plant there. I also put that lamp there because it reminded me of the time when Rachel is about to move out, and she doesn't realize that this is really happening, and then Monica is bringing it's not a lamp though, I know. It's two little sculpture or candle holders, I don't know. And she's like, what are we gonna do about this? Who keeps it? And I just thought that was such a cute moment in the series that I want to put that there. And it looked kind of like that lamp. I mentioned in the other video too, and we are already over where I put out the centerpiece. I think the poster behind the TV is the centerpiece of the whole room, and it's not the same room if you don't have it there. I also want to say here again a big thank you, and I'm going to do this in all my videos of this Friends build series. I'm really thankful to the other players who created these wonderful wall arts. It really increases the quality of the build. So it's thanks to the fellow players. when I was organizing the couch and the rug, I couldn't help but think about the episode where Chandler wants to clean while Monica is away from home. And then as soon as Ross enters, Chandler is there with the cleaning gloves on his hands, and Ross goes instantly, "What did you do? And don't you know Monica? She's going to freak out." And then they try to reorganize the room back to its original state. And obviously Monica, as soon as she enters the room, she's just like, "Oh my God, what happened here?" So I was thinking, am I doing it right? What would Monica think? But I remember that the couch is supposed to be lined up with where the rug ends. So that's what I was trying to do. I couldn't really find a good sideboard, or what's that name, right next to the sofa. So I just scaled down 2 corner counters, and that's how we ended up with them. Then I moved on to decorating the girls' bedrooms. So they are quite similar to each other. I had difficulties with the layout of Rachel's room. There is this separator wall where I just put that poster or painting, and I don't know, it's the girls' rooms are aligned, the 2 doors are aligned, they are on one wall. And yet, I don't know, but Monica's room doesn't feel too wide, like too deep, or you know what I mean. So I had some struggle with that, but then at the end I think the 2 rooms turned out great. What I am really not happy with is that there is no purple door. Like how we have red and green, why is there no purple door? It would so help. Yeah, but I didn't want to download any CC door. I'm sure that I could have had one downloaded, but I just didn't want to do it. As I also said in my other video, I'm not happy with creating content and upload to the gallery where other players need to download some further content and materials to it. So I just really, stuck out with the green and red doors. At the end, I did change the wall painting here, because then again, you have tiles here and the wall is pink, and then I don't remember that I could pick anything purple. And then I checked another picture and I realized, oh my God, the wall in the bathroom is purple as well. So if you play with the lots, the bathroom's wall is going to be purple without tiles though. It's a super tiny bathroom, obviously, like all of the bathrooms actually in the series. And I really just tried to clutter this up as well, just as shown in the series. There are 2 very good scenes where we can see actually three scenes where we can get a very good look into the bathroom. One is when Joey is retiling or trying to fix the floor tiles for Monica's. And the second is when Chandler and Monica are getting into taking this relaxing bath, and Rachel is announcing to them that whether they have a boy or a girl with Ross. And the third one is when Phoebe is digging into the trash in the bathroom to look for some tissue for Rachel. And those were giving me the inspiration. But the thing is that for example, I put out those, I know we moved on, but I'm just gonna finish the story. I put out those two robes, and I put a blue and the red one, and I think there I was thinking about Monica and Chandler, because yeah, actually I'm just finishing the whole series again now, and so obviously in my head as of now, and when I was building, they live together. But I really tried to create the two girls' apartment because the guest room would have been just boring. And then where do I put Rachel anyhow? Do I put it with Phoebe? So I don't know. For me, it's a Monica and Rachel apartment. But at the same time, I got tricked by myself, and sometimes I did think about the apartment where Chandler is already there. I'm super happy with the painting that I hung here next to the bathroom door, because there is some kind of similar painting there with this black background and the orangey golden characters showing, and it somehow reminds me of like some, I don't know, Romulus and Remus story. I'm not sure what is on the painting in the series for real, but as I was looking at pictures, that's the impression I got. I couldn't find anything like that in the gallery or in the default wall arts of the game, so that was the closest one what I could find, and that, yeah, that's actually just a sign. So well, anyway, then I moved on to this whole kind of thing where we have the secret room of Monica. Maybe I put Richard in there, maybe I didn't, who knows. But actually that was the episode which served as inspiration when Chandler tries to unlock the door of that secret room and Joey helps him. Well, helps him. Not with not too much success. I realized that I over-cluttered that sideboard, so at the end it's not that much cluttered. Also, while building this apartment, actually it's true for all, for Joey and Chandler's, for Phoebe's, for Ross's, maybe not so much for Ross's, but for him too, yeah. So all of the apartments have an awful lot of wall decor. That's why I am super happy that we can download wall arts from other players in the game. It really wouldn't be the same if other players didn't contribute with their art. Yeah, the secret room of Monica, which Chandler would mess up, apparently. I just really, with the help of the tool mod, I was trying to clutter up things, put some items in there which you would normally hide from the public. I also put the Christmas decor in there, so if you play with it and you look for it, just look in the secret room of Monica's and then you can decorate the exterior. I love the little touches there, like these small details, how I put a teapot into the litter box. I don't know, I just got this idea, like, why not put something in there, and it's like a little treasure. Then there is the secret wall. Because most of the times we have no idea what is there, because quite literally the crew sits there and film the cast. So I want to say I had to be creative there and improvise a bit, but only a bit, because there is a scene, again sticking with the part where Chandler tries to pick the lock of Monica's secret room. When Monica comes in, that is the rarest shots ever. And I'm wondering why they even built the set. I don't think they had the set before, and only for that one specific shot they built that wall. And this is what you see there, that painting, the sideboard. The sideboard shows up anyhow in other episodes too, when they have a Halloween party and they drink, and that's the table where they pour the drinks for themselves. But the painting on the wall, the flower on top of that, well, anyway, I think the flower corner was a nice touch, as well as the couch next to it, because this apartment is not only flooded with paintings and posters, but with surfaces and comfort. Literally everywhere is a chair. It's funny. Rachel's room is difficult because it's not so much on the show. I think they show the bathroom more often than her room. So anyway, that's why it was a bit of a struggle to organize Rachel's bedroom. I also found this poster, what you see above the bed, in the gallery. It's not a real Friends poster, but I was just looking for something with like a vintage movie poster kind of vibe, and this is what I found, and I was quite happy with this result. So yeah, I put another vintage poster on the other wall. I really couldn't find the right place for that divider wall. So first I put here a dressing area, but then I realized we need more space for the sideboard. Again, another sideboard, another surface where you can put clutter. I also thought that it would be a nice touch for a Rachel to have just this beauty place for her to get her makeup and her hair done. I guess there's, yeah, I'm not sure though, but there is this scene where Ross gets Rachel's makeup done and she looks like a clown basically. I'm not sure anymore what that looks like, or if they show the design there and the furniture at all. But yeah, I was trying to be creative a little bit. I also put those luggages there with the books in the corner because I tried to resemble the era where she already knows that she has to move out, but she just doesn't pack. And then she tells Monica she didn't pack up because this is a goodbye surprise from her to Monica, so that Monica can help her pack. And she's just super happy about it, actually. At the end, I'm happy how the room turned out. It's just one more tricky thing, because I'm just putting those items here. So I put in most of the rooms a PC or a laptop, although it is shown only in the series that Chandler has it, because it's quite the dawn of this era. But I at the end put a PC into almost everyone's apartment and room because they just need them, so I figured let's do that. And then Monica's room is quite often on the show because when she's with Richard or Chandler in there, or she also has this date of this very, very young boy, then also, not to mention when they are locked in there twice, because Ross and Rachel are fighting outside and they don't want to interrupt. So there was quite a lot of material to work with for Monica's bedroom. Here I was trying to find the best flower for her sideboard, and I changed it to this one because it's a pretty bushy and long pot of flowers. So at the end, that's what I used. And here I just organized a little bit of seating area because that's also on the show. And at the end, I add some open wardrobe and a workstation or a table for reading and working on the PC again. So this is how I tried to also make the room a little bit cozier, because as said, Monica is very neat, very clean, very organized, and I just tried to get that kind of feeling for her room. All in all, I'm very happy how the whole apartment turned out. I also furnished the balcony, which usually is just a big empty space, except when the girls sit out there and they just drink some drinks out there, I guess. Oh yeah, they are watching a neighbor from across. I thought that it would be great to just have some kind of a grill area there for the friends to hang out. I hope you like the build. Check out the final results, and I hope to see you around.